Have you noticed your joints and bones feeling a bit more creaky after 40? Maybe there's a new ache after carrying groceries or a walk. You're not alone. Bone loss does speed up as we age, but it's our daily habits that matter most. In this video, I'll reveal 7 common habits that can quietly weaken your bones after 40, and practical science-backed ways to reverse the trend. Let's dive in. Our bones are living tissue, constantly rebuilding and adapting in response to the stresses and movements we put them through. Every step, jump, or lift sends a signal to our bones, telling them to stay strong and resilient. But when we skip strength training or avoid weight-bearing activities, our bones get the message that they don't need to maintain their strength. Over time, this can lead to weaker bones and a higher risk of fractures or osteoporosis, especially as we age. After the age of 40, bone mass naturally begins to decline. This process accelerates for women after menopause due to hormonal changes, but men aren't immune either. It's a gradual process, but it can have a big impact on your long-term health and mobility. The good news? Regular strength training, like lifting weights, using resistance bands, or doing bodyweight exercises, can help maintain, and sometimes even increase, your bone density. These activities put healthy stress on your bones, encouraging them to rebuild and stay strong. You don't need to become a gym rat or spend hours working out. Just 2 to 3 sessions a week, focusing on all your major muscle groups, is enough to make a real difference. Consistency matters more than intensity. And it's not just about lifting weights. Activities like walking, hiking, dancing, and even climbing stairs all count as weight-bearing exercises. These movements use your body weight to challenge your bones and muscles, making them stronger over time. The key is to make these activities a regular part of your routine. Your bones need frequent reminders to stay strong, so try to schedule your workouts just like any other important appointment. Not sure where to start? Simple moves like bodyweight squats, push-ups, and planks are effective and can be done at home with no equipment. These exercises target multiple muscle groups and help build a solid foundation. As you get stronger, you can add light dumbbells or resistance bands to increase the challenge. Progress at your own pace and celebrate every improvement, no matter how small. Even if you only have 10 to 15 minutes, a few times a week, it's enough to make a positive impact on your bone health. Short, consistent sessions are better than doing nothing at all. If you have any medical conditions or concerns, it's always wise to check with your healthcare provider before starting a new exercise routine. They can help you find safe and effective options tailored to your needs. Remember, inactivity is actually riskier for your bones than most forms of movement. Sitting too much or avoiding exercise can speed up bone loss and make you more vulnerable to injuries. So, if you've been skipping strength sessions or putting off weight-bearing activities, consider this your friendly nudge to get started. Your bones will thank you for every step, squat, and lift you do, now and in the years to come. Calcium and vitamin D are the foundation of bone health. These two nutrients work together to keep your bones strong and resilient, helping to prevent fractures and osteoporosis as you get older. As we age, our ability to absorb these nutrients drops, raising the risk of bone loss. This means that even if you're eating the same foods you always have, your body might not be getting as much benefit from them as it once did. Dairy is a classic source of calcium, providing a convenient and familiar way to boost your intake. But you don't have to rely on dairy alone. Leafy greens like kale and bok choy, almonds and tofu are also excellent sources of calcium, making it easy to add variety to your meals. Fortified plant milks, such as almond, soy, or oat milk, can also help you meet your daily calcium needs, especially if you're lactose intolerant or prefer a plant-based diet. Vitamin D is harder to get from food. Sunlight is key, but our skin gets less efficient with age. Just spending a few minutes outside each day can make a difference, but factors like sunscreen, clothing, and even where you live can affect how much vitamin D your body produces. Many adults, especially postmenopausal women, need supplements to meet their needs. If you're not getting enough from food and sunlight, a daily supplement can help fill the gap and support your bone health. Most adults require 1,000–1,200 mg of calcium each day, depending on age and gender. It's important to check labels and track your intake to make sure you're meeting these recommendations. For vitamin D, aim for 600–800 IU daily. Some people may need even more, especially if they have limited sun exposure or certain medical conditions. Spread calcium intake throughout the day for best absorption. Instead of eating all your calcium at once, try to include a source at each meal or snack. Pair calcium-rich foods with vitamin D sources like salmon or fortified cereals. This combination helps your body absorb and use calcium more effectively. Even a short walk in the sun helps maintain vitamin D. Just 10 to 15 minutes a few times a week can make a noticeable difference. If you're unsure about your levels, ask your healthcare provider for a blood test. They can help you determine if you need to adjust your diet or add supplements. Small, consistent changes add up to stronger bones. By making bone health a daily priority, you can protect your mobility and independence for years to come. Consuming too much sodium isn't just a concern for your heart health, there's more to the story than most people realize. High sodium intake can also have a significant impact on your bones, making them weaker over time. When you eat excess salt, your body tries to get rid of it by flushing it out through your urine, but in the process, you also lose more calcium, which is essential for strong bones. Over the years, this loss of calcium can increase your risk of bone fractures and osteoporosis, especially as you get older. Surprisingly, most of the sodium we consume doesn't come from the salt shaker, but from processed and packaged foods. Foods like canned soups, frozen dinners, deli meats, snack foods, and even everyday breads can be loaded with hidden sodium. After the age of 40, our kidneys become less efficient at removing sodium from the body, which means the negative effects of sodium can be even more pronounced. This makes it especially important for adults in midlife and beyond to pay attention to their sodium intake. Make it a habit to check food labels for sodium content and try to keep your daily intake below 2,300 milligrams. If you have high blood pressure, kidney issues, or other risk factors, aim for less than 1,500 milligrams per day for even better protection. Cooking at home with fresh whole ingredients gives you more control over how much sodium goes into your meals. Try flavoring your food with a variety of herbs, spices, and seasonings instead of reaching for the salt shaker. Citrus juices like lemon or lime can add a burst of flavor without any added sodium. When dining out, ask for sauces and dressings on the side, and choose grilled or baked options instead of fried or heavily seasoned dishes. Remember, moderation is key. By making small, mindful changes to your eating habits, you can protect your bones, support your heart, and improve your overall health. Even simple swaps, like using herbs instead of salt, can make a big difference over time. Regular, excessive drinking quietly undermines bone health. Alcohol interferes with calcium and vitamin D absorption and disrupts hormones that protect bone density. Over time, heavy drinking slows new bone formation and speeds up bone loss. For women, more than 1 drink a day, and for men, more than 2, is considered excessive. Try swapping your second drink for sparkling water or alcohol-free alternatives. If you use alcohol to manage stress, consider healthier coping strategies like walking or connecting with friends. Cutting back improves bone health, sleep, and mood. Every small step counts. Smoking is one of the most damaging habits for bone health. Nicotine slows bone-building cells, leading to weaker, more brittle bones. Smoking also amplifies estrogen loss in women and lowers testosterone in men, both crucial for bone strength. Even secondhand smoke can harm bones, especially in households with children or partners. Quitting smoking brings immediate benefits. Your body starts to repair itself within weeks. Don't hesitate to seek help from your healthcare provider or support groups. If you're exposed to secondhand smoke, set boundaries and talk to loved ones about the risks. Every day smoke-free makes your bones stronger. Celebrate small victories along the way. Your bones, and those around you, will thank you. Your gut is your body's nutrient gateway. If it's not healthy, your bones miss out. Aging, medications, and gut imbalances can make it harder to absorb calcium and magnesium. Support your gut with prebiotic foods like garlic and onions, and probiotic-rich options like yogurt and kimchi. Stay hydrated and limit ultra-processed foods. If you have digestive issues, talk to your healthcare provider. Testing and targeted treatments can restore gut health and improve absorption. Small changes in diet and lifestyle support both gut and bone health. Nourish your gut, and your bones will benefit. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which speeds up bone breakdown and slows bone building. High cortisol also interferes with calcium absorption. Manage stress with deep breathing, mindfulness, yoga, or daily walks. Set boundaries and give yourself permission to rest. Social connection is a proven stress buffer. Reach out to friends or support groups. If stress feels overwhelming, seek help from a mental health professional. Every step toward managing stress is a step toward stronger bones. Care for your mind and spirit as you protect your bones. It's not just time or genetics. Your daily habits shape your bone health after 40. Every small, positive change tips the balance towards stronger bones. Which habit will you adjust for your bone health? Share in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe for more science-backed wellness tips. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.